Hi guys, Tracy here, and today I am making almond pecan milk in my Nama J2 cold press juicer. But before we begin, since this is a brand new juicer, I just wanted to share some of the parts with you and how it works. So this has a brand new revolutionary technology that allows you to work hands-free, just prep, do other things while your juicer is doing the work. So this part right here is the hopper, and this is the hopper lid, and this pops off and you can remove it easily. And then this is the chamber set and the base. In the hopper is where you put all your produce, and it has this blade inside of it so that you don't have to chop and prep things and cut them very small. And then this auger is a new design. So this is an improved auger from any juicer I've ever seen. And then the screen, this is the juice screen. And if you can see how fine these holes are, this makes for very smooth, satiny juice and almond milk. I've had people say my almond milk is velvety. And so this is the spinning brush, and it clicks into here, and then what it does is it cleans out the chamber while you're juicing so that you don't have juice and particles up against the sides of the chamber. And then what's really a wonderful new feature is this pulp chute. So when you go to clean your juicer, you have the chute can flip open, and then you don't have to take a little brush and dig all that pulp out of there. In addition to the juicing screen, they also included this smoothie strainer, and this is so you can make cold press smoothies. And what I love to use it for is my own salsa and tomato sauce. So this is another great piece to have. So I'm just going to put it back together. So the way that I do it is I partially put it back together while it's on the base, and you can see this right here that has these little notches. It kind of fits together like a puzzle, so you can tell by the size where it goes. And then this just sets right in here, and when you hear it click, then you know you've got it in properly. To put the hopper onto the juicer, you have to take it off of the base. And then the hopper lid, you see this piece, it fits right on here and it snaps in easily. And that way when you go to clean your juicer, you can take it off. And then we have the pulp bin and the juice pitcher. And so what I did was I took a cup of almonds and a cup of pecans, and I soaked these overnight. And now I'm adding 4 cups of purified water to the soaked almonds and pecans. And then I add Himalayan salt to taste. And there's 2 good reasons to add Himalayan salt. First, actually 3. It brings out the flavor. It contains 84 minerals that are present in the human body. And I have personally noticed that it helps the almond milk last longer, because I like to make my almond milk twice a week. And this is my routine. I use it for smoothies. I drink it by itself. I put it in my homemade granola. And then I have, depending to taste, you can add Medjool dates. I have 6 in here because I wanted to make it sweet today, but usually I add about 4 or 5. And then, I dropped it in here, but I put in vanilla bean, fresh vanilla bean, and I slice it long ways down the middle so that the beans go into the milk. I don't use vanilla extract because I think it gives the almond milk a little bit of an odd aftertaste. I prefer to use fresh vanilla bean. Now, the first time I used this juicer, I thought, well, I'll just put everything in, I'll just dump it in the way that I've been making my juice in this juicer. Well, when I did that, the water went into the chamber just by itself. So that did not work. So I can just save you some time and say that that's not the ideal way to do it. So what I found is best is I feed the almonds and pecans and the dates and bean through the top hole. And then it begins to process it. And see how it's filling up, and works very well this way. And then you see this pulp coming through. You can use this pulp as flour. I put it in when I bake my granola, I use it and add it to the granola just to give it a little extra texture and crunch before I bake it. I make protein balls, crackers. I even make a chocolate cake that doesn't have any added sugar with using the almond milk pulp. So you are not wasting a thing if you decide to make your own. And once you make your own, you're not going to want to buy it from the store, in my opinion. And then as you can see, I am juicing the dates. The dates are a wonderful source of minerals, and they're the perfect natural sweetener for the almond milk. As you can see, and I mentioned this before, but I'm juicing the vanilla bean that I cut long ways. And that will put, have you ever seen ice cream, vanilla bean ice cream? And you can see the beans in it. It actually puts those little beans into the almond milk. And I've had people tell me that this is like dessert. It's very filling. It tastes absolutely delicious. I made this almond milk recipe, which is my signature recipe that I've been making for quite a while, and I've perfected it. It's my favorite. And when I made it for my friends in this juicer, they asked me if I had a new recipe. And one of my friends called it milk from the heavens. So that was a tribute to the juicer and how it can take something that you really love, a recipe that you really love, and it can improve it just by the juicer being amazing. This is my all-time favorite juicer. I've just never seen a juicer work like this before. I'm so impressed. Now, if you're busy and you put that recipe in and you're not paying attention, the hopper will fill back up with juice. So just so you know that this will fill back up if you forget about it. So what I do to help increase my yield, and it doesn't water the almond milk down, and it increases the yield by almost a quart, I take the pulp and an additional 2 cups of water, and then I stir it together. And then I run this through the juicer a second time. Start it again. It's a great way to increase your yield, make more almond milk, and get more use out of the almonds and pecans. So I hope that you'll get a chance to make your own fresh almond pecan milk. And just so you know, there is a coupon code in the description if you decide to buy this juicer, and a link to the actual juicer itself. Again, this is the Nama J2 cold press juicer, and I hope you love it as much as I do. It is a new way to juice, and I am just happy. So thanks for joining me.